So what's going on, people? Welcome back to another channel. I'm John, and tonight I'm going to do my usual press conference reaction. So if you like my videos, if you like what you see, then please like and subscribe to my channel. And any subs will be absolutely much appreciated. Why? Because it improves my channel. So I had a fantastic time last night with Claire Williams, a Manchester United supporter, and she's absolutely dynamic. And I'd just like to say thanks so much to Claire for joining my channel for in-depth interview regarding Man U. So well done to you, Claire. And I've got to make this last a regular every single time. So Steve Bruce has done his usual press conference on a Friday, and he's asked a array of questions. And I think the guy's absolutely deluded, if I'm honest with you. You know what I mean? The guy is absolutely deluded. And last week, he said the gloves are off, and also he's got to do things my way. But the problem is, he's got his pants down. Correct, Steve? Yes. But my God, he's also we have questions, and I'll go straight to it because I've got to do this wraps up really quick. So I've got another live screen to do at 7 o'clock. So about the injuries and players coming in, Steve has said about Fede Fernandez, he's a doubt, but we're checking up on him because he didn't play on Monday against Arsenal. We badly miss him. He's an absolute leader. But we need him back soon. And he was asked about Alan Saint-Maximin. And if I just get this up a second. And he was quoted that he got so excited. He said that on the Craig Hobbs Twitter feed, he said he'd be back tomorrow against Aston Villa after the COVID layoff. And Steve Bruce said, a team like ours is going to miss our most creative player. Our system is built around him on the counter-attack. My God, so we're going to rely on this guy to keep us up there. Listen, don't get us wrong. He had a long layoff, if you believe the reports there. But at the end of the day, one man ain't going to save your season, Steve. And he's not quite match fit. I don't think he's match fit yet. He should play a couple of games reserves. That's my opinion. And then ease him back in. Just ease the lad back in. We all know he's a great player. But at the end of the day, our injury record's not very good. And yet, Bruce has also said about the system. We got no system, Steve. No systems whatsoever. All you do is just sit back, sit back, sit back. That's your system. And if he thinks the Maxim's going to save our season without on him, then I'm sorry. He cannot do everything. But I think our squad at the minute got a great squad, but he just cannot get this squad a good tuning at all whatsoever. Sorry, but I think you're a bit deluded, Steve. So I've got some comments already. Thanks so much indeed. And I've got Thomas, hi. I've got Eric as well. Even John, how are you doing? Hope you're right. I'm fine. Hope you're fine too. Thomas, Maxi is back. It's great to see him back. But at the end of the day, you have to understand he's just come back from COVID. And it'd be unfair to put the pressure on him straight away. And Liam, thoughts on getting the Bournemouth assistant manager who was never rated at Luton Town, West Brom and Bournemouth? Listen, he did okay on the Roberto Martinez as the Belgian assistant manager, but he had his chance at Luton and he wasn't a great success. Unfortunately, he got sacked on that very same season. But for me, getting Graham Jones in, is he the answer? I don't think so, Liam. I don't think so. It's an absolute joke bringing ASM this quick. That's from Eric. Risking further injury yet again. I totally agree with you, my friend. I mean, Steve Bruce gets players in. Look what he did to Lascelles. Gets him straight back in. And he was way off the pace after 45 minutes. And again, rushing players back in for an injury is not a great idea. Desperate times. Desperate times. Mark Simmons says, evening, John. Enjoying these live cast things. If you watched me streams last night with a Man U fan called Claire, that's the best I've done for a long, long time. But thanks a lot for that, Mark. We're turning to a one-man team if we aren't already. Liam, I totally agree with my friend. Honestly, you're right. And Mark said, good Lord, he's got to chuck that ASM lad back after missing, 11 games? Mark, I think Bruce is desperate. he's relying on the young lad too much, and I think that's unfair. Great player, but he will not hit it off straight away after a long-term COVID. And Boots is a clown, isn't he? Mark, the guy is a fraud. He's a fraud of a manager. Not your manager, not my manager, but their manager if they're going to back him up. Sorry, but nah, not for me. So, just the comments there. I'm going to go straight on to Chris Roth from the Evening Chronicle. He's asked quite a few questions, actually, which is great. And he was asked about Arsenal performance, and he said, I thought we had an improvement against Arsenal in the first half. That's without no shots on target, basically. It was still poor. But we got caught in the second half. We're trying to get more people forward, but trying to be like that. When you're up against it, you need a result. We're being tested. The trouble is, Steve, we're being tested, but we're such a soft touch. Do you know what I mean? But we were absolutely crap in the second half. Really. 4 attempts on goal, 1 shot on target. And you telling us there's been an improvement. Steve, you're deluded, my friend. You're deluded. So I can't take this guy serious anymore. I cannot. And then he added, if Liverpool, the champions, cannot score for 6 hours, then it shows how tough this league is. We're going for a bad run. We made so many changes, too many changes, which has been leveled at us. But we've had some serious problems of injuries and illness. He's contradicting himself there, if you're asking this. He is leveraging Liverpool as an example, saying that they haven't scored for 6 hours. Steve, we only scored 1 goal in 5 or 6 games. So leave Liverpool out, yeah? They're a world-class team, right? They're going for a bad patch. Just concentrate on us, not on everyone else, yeah? We're in massive trouble, yeah? And it's down to you to fix the squad up. And at the minute, I just kind of see you capable of doing that. And then he's added, it's about a accumulation of points. Burnley is had an awful start, and we needed to at least repeat or have a few more than we got to 44 points last year. And we're going to be we're going to struggle to get that this season, I can tell you. And we're very comfortable. We're not even halfway through the season. A couple of wins always helps. Steve, let me ask you a question, mate. Where are those wins going to come from? We haven't won for 9 flipping games. We lost 7 and drawn 2. And you telling us a couple of wins always helps. Where's the wins going to come from? It's not going to come from Man United. It's not going to come from Leeds. It's not going to come from Everton. It's not going to come from Palace. And it ain't going to come from Southampton. So I'm afraid, Steve, you're out of your depth at this club. The best thing you can do, mate, is resign. Just admit it. Then he talks about a bit of Aston Villa. And he said, Villa has made a huge investment in the last couple of seasons. That's ambition, yeah? That's ambition. In particular, they have bought very well, and the owners have made sure not to lose their crown jewel in Jack Grealish, or Jack Grealish FC, who has flourished. For me, Jack Grealish, in my opinion, is the best young player in the country. Yeah? The guy's classed. He's a worldie. And every time I see him play, he impresses every single time he plays. Yes, he rolls about on the pitch, but believe me, his passing, his skills, dribbling, it's absolutely amazing. And it'll get better and better and better. Will he be at Aston Villa next season? Probably not. But he's a Brummy lad, he's a local lad, and he wants to do well for his local team. Good on him. Then Boost added, I had a couple of decent years at Villa, so I look forward to the challenge of trying to beat them. Good luck on that, Steve. I doubt it. I've had so many former clubs, but it always adds something extra. Excuse me. The guy's a joker. He's really joking. Do you honestly think we're going to beat Aston Villa tomorrow? Yeah? And his team selection has got to be right. Because I'll tell you something, we get beat heavily tomorrow, which is quite a possibility, then the life will be turning and turning and turning every single time. The guy's a whopper. He really is. And he's such a deluded manager. He's lucky he's still in the job. Any other club, he would have been sacked. And could someone please tell us, can he change the thing? Can he change? I doubt it. And then he was asked about the takeover. Ups the ante a bit of needing to survive. He said, whether it's a takeover or not, we've been in the bottom half for 15 years, bar one. I'll just say that again. We've been in the bottom half for 15 years, bar one. We all want to be striving higher. when everyone is fit and right, we've always got a chance. Steve, I'll just be clear to you, yeah? This is why you're a Man United fan, not a Newcastle fan. You're so deluded, right? Glenn Roeder got us in the top 10 in 2006. Alan Pardew got us in the top 10 in 2012-14. Yeah? Rafa Benitez got us in the top half, 17-18 season, finishing 10th. Yeah? And you're saying that we only finished in the top half once in 15 years. I'll do your research, my friend, because at the minute, you've been absolutely deluded. You're not a Newcastle fan. You're a Man United fan, yeah? And believe you me, do your research, yeah? Stop plucking it out of thin air, Steve, because to me, it's Ben Rodas playing good football, playing players in the right positions, yeah? Remember Antoine Sobieski, who came from Man City, part of Overfaming Mountains, yeah? The French lad. He had one season with us, just one season. And let me tell you something, he will pee all over Joe Linton all day long because his work rate and his skill is absolutely fantastic. And his movement, to say the least, was fantastic. And he didn't cost £40 million. He cost us on a free. Then he went off to Wigan. When he came back, he had a fantastic reception. And Sobieski will never be forgotten at Newcastle United. So let's go on to the comments. And Liam, we're the northern version of Crystal Palace. And Liam again, I've seen non-league teams perform better than us against Premier League teams. You're not wrong there, my friend. Not wrong. Even Newport had a go at us, yeah, and they should have beat us anyway. But there you go. Thomas said, if you lose tomorrow, Bruce has to go. Thomas, he should have gone last season after Liverpool, to me. Liam, I still think Bruce would be gone after Palace. I think he'd be gone at the end of the month, Thursday after Everton game, hopefully beforehand. And Eric Bryson, Sobieski was class for us. Love having him in the club. Eric, he's not a world-class player, but let me tell you something. His work rate is absolutely amazing. And his hold-up player is just different class. 6'2". And when we bought him, Manchester City fans absolutely laughed at us. Absolutely laughed at us, yeah. And I hope Glenn gets us right. But we do like to give players a chance. And he took it with both fans. He had his only 1 year contract. Then he went to Wigan at the end of the day. But like I said, never forget us. And we gave him a great reception when he came back with Wigan. And Annie, how are you doing? Hope you're okay. Unlucky on Bristol City, Darminite. Bruce has to go anyway. I think you all know that. And Mark Simmons again said Sobieski was a cult hero. Some great European nights with that lad. And let me tell you something. People whispered in my ear one day and said he should be in the French national squad. But I'm afraid he was 30-year-old. He was alongside of 30. But it would have been great to see him in the French national team, which I doubt very much. So I'm just seeing a Craig Hope tweet. And I'm going to bring it up now for you. And this is going to be... He was asked a question as well. And I'll just get it up now for you. 2 seconds. Yeah, there you go. Craig Hope from the Daily Mail. And he said, he was asked if any boss could be successful under Mike Ashley. And he said to Craig, what do you gauge as success? I gauged success last year as matching Rafa's tally of points. He's a world-class manager. Where did he finish? 10th and 13th. Is that success? For me, yeah, it is. With the players we've got, they work flipping hard for Rafa Benitez because they know their rules, organised, and it wasn't pretty. But at the end of the day, we knew how to defend properly under Rafa Benitez. We matched the mighty Rafa. I repeat, he matched the mighty Rafa. What a whopper this guy is, yeah. He is sorting a world-class manager, yeah. He's basically having a dig at him, right? And if I was Steve Bruce, I'll keep his mouth shut now. Honestly, he needs to keep his mouth shut because I never want him here. The football's being played is wrong. He embarrassed himself last week, saying they got to do things my way. And then he also said he'll play 5 at the back in some games, 4 at the back in some other games as well. The guy is an absolute tool. Sorry, he is. And Geordie, hope you're right, mate. What do you think of the Graham Jones Bournemouth assistant news that has come out today? Me, personally, he's a good guy, but he is not going to solve the problem. What's going to solve the problem is, mate, is Steve Bruce gets sacked and get Nigel Pearson in. Simple as that. We need someone who's going to hit the ground running. And I think Nigel Pearson can hit the ground running until the end of the season. And he will not take any crap from no one. But it's basically saying that Steve Bruce is still Newcastle's manager. Mike Ashley's still got the faith in him. But 7 defeats, 2 draws. I'm sorry, unacceptable. No chance. So I hope that answers your questions, Graham. And Liam again, we had championship team on the Rafa, like the likes of Hull or Brighton, spent close to £100 million. Yeah. Huddersfield, yeah. They got away with it last season. Well, last season, the following season got relegated. I think they should never sack David Wagner. Yeah, there you go. Jordy, Bruce has done nothing but insult fans, players, and Rafa since day one. Also, he insulted the press as well. Insulting won't allow the interviewer or the press to finish the questions. So I'm getting as well, if Bruce gets beat tomorrow, then he's got to go. He's got to go, honestly. And Eric again, I generally don't believe Bruce will get sacked. He has to be at the club in March. Oh, Eric, don't break me heart, man. Please don't. Please don't break me heart, man. Because at the end of the day, he has to go. Otherwise, we'll be relegated. Relegated. Sorry. And we've got Thomas. The Newport game was so embarrassing. Thomas, we should have got beat anyway. It took John Joe Shelby to score 1 goal, which kept us in the competition. So, what do you think the tactics going to be tomorrow? I'll have to say a 4-2-3-1. It has to be 4-2-3-1, but I just got a feeling he's going to play a 5-4-1 again because obviously 4-4-2 did not work. And Liam, again, boosting sort of fans to clubs like Villa and Sunderland, so it's not a surprise he's doing this to us. Do you know what it is, Liam? Like I said, this guy is arrogant, two-faced, and I've always said the guy's under pressure, and the cracks are appearing to show. And I'll definitely do a watch along tomorrow. I'm going to get that set up. I'll go and be on 7:15 after I have my Chinese, I guess. So let's hope my Chinese going to be on fire. So let's go back to Annie. That's going to be 8-0. And Eric, Bruce confirmed he'll keep a 4-4-2 for Saturday. I think he will. If he's going to play a 4-4-2, he has to have natural wingers. He has to play Murphy on the right-hand side. And he has to play Frias on the left-hand side because he's coming back from a ban. Just to let you know, guys, that John McMinn, who's been outstanding for Villa this season, he's going to be banned because he's got a 1-game ban. So, guys, please like and subscribe. I had 260 subscribers today, and then it dropped down to 255, 54 for some reason. I don't know why. It's just because whether people had sick of YouTube, I don't know. And Thomas, 11 at the back, legs 11, I guess. I'd rather have 11 Bianca Westwards or Gemma Collins at the back. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I have the Towie team. They do flipping better than I'll score in a minute. Absolutely hopeless. Jordy, Dubaka, Darlow. I stick with Darlow all day long because Darlow's done absolutely not wrong. Nick, welcome to me show, my friend. First time, I believe. So I hope he doesn't start Joe Linton, Kraft, Hendricks tomorrow. All they do is run around like headless chickens. Well said, Nick. Brilliant, brilliant first comment towards this. Well done. You got Slow Linton, Elmer Crap, and Hendricks, I call him from that, you know. But like I said, Gemma Collins and Bianca West will do better jobs than those three you just mentioned there. And Liam said Dean Smith suspended. Yeah, he got sent off, didn't he, for having to go at the referee. Why are these referees so picky these days? You know, they got no sense of humor, haven't they? Absolutely dinosaurs, most of them. Again, Mike Dean, not my favourite referee, but at the end of the day, he should have retired years ago. Hopeless. And Geordie again, there's no Premier League managers in the dugout tomorrow night. Yeah, Dean Smith has been banned, isn't he, for being sent off against Man City the other day. And Thomas Bruce will put himself in the back. Oh, no, thank you. I think he'd be slower, and he's out of his depth today. Jack Grealish having for toast. So, I've got another live show coming up soon with a lad at 7 p.m. and it should be fun with Barry. And absolutely amazing, and should be fun for an hour or so. And then I'm going to do my match preview as well, which I haven't done yet. And then I'm doing an interview with an Aston Villa fan tomorrow. So I'm very busy, am I? Really busy, which is great. Just keep rolling them in. Rats are coming in. Rats Army. Love it. So Eric said, I think we lose 2-0 tomorrow. And I'll see another red card in coming. Well, Ryan Fraser got sent off the last one, 2 and 3 minutes, but he didn't want to be on the pitch. Judd said 2-0 to Villa. Liam said 4-0 to Villa. I'm going to say 3-0 to Villa tomorrow because their midfield is going to overrun us as well. And I hope Joe Linton don't play again for Newcastle. He's absolutely hopeless. I said it many times. He'd be better off playing for the Blythe Butchers. He wouldn't even get in the team there, to be quite honest with you. Just me, being real. So, like I said, I got 256 subscribers. Did have 260 for some reason, but what wrong with that, I don't know. But there you go. So, listen, I'm going to wrap this up. I know it's going to be a short one there, but my team tomorrow, I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to say Darwin goal. I'm going to say Manquillo, right back, Darwin left back, Fernandez and Clark. I'm going to play 2 holding roles. It's going to be Hayden and Matty. I will play Amir on the 10, Murphy on the right-hand side, Fias on the left-hand side, and Callum Wilson up top. And let's hope you don't pick an attacking team that's going to be playing defensive. It doesn't work, Steve. It doesn't work. So tell us what you think. Leave a comment down in the section down below. Like and subscribe to us. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you back at 7 o'clock for a live stream with Barry, talking all things Newcastle. So please join us for that. And until then, I'm going to say I'm out of here, and I'll speak to you later. Cheers, guys. Ta-ra.